Hey there, my name is Caitlin, and this is not another van vlog. I am sitting in my house in Winter Park, Florida, awaiting the arrival. I shouldn't say arrival, but I ordered a van in February from a Mercedes dealership, and it took like 2 months to get it. And it is now August, I don't even know, 2nd that I'm recording this. Is there something on my screen, or is that just a reflection? Okay, I just got this camera. It's August 2nd, and the build out is finally ready. I'm super excited. I'm flying up on Monday, the 7th, to get it. Hey, cats are just playing. Anyway, I decided I'm gonna vlog. Hey! Stop that! I feel how messy my house is right now. Just look at all this crap. And the cats were just playing with this plastic on the floor. So I am just gonna put the plastic in the garage. All right, we're just filming everything because we don't know how good everything is gonna be. So anyway, we're back. I live in this ginormous house, and I got here, I guess because I needed to get here, but I don't come from money. We were a middle-class family. I grew up in East Orlando, stayed at home for college, went to UCF, graduated in 2009. Seems like a really long time ago. And I got a job 3 months before I graduated from UCF, which I worked at for like a year and a half, and I got fired, even though I got like a 5-star review. 2 weeks after I got a 5-star review, a performance evaluation, I got fired because apparently when you're getting paid $16 an hour as a marketing manager, you're supposed to go and do other people's work in other departments when you're done with your own work. I had different opinions on I shouldn't have to do other people's jobs. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, right? So anyway, that's a long time ago. I'm not made for the corporate world. I'm not made to work at a desk. I'm not made to stay in one spot either. I've always had the knack for traveling and going and doing things. I studied abroad in college, 2 semesters. I went to Japan and Australia the summer before I graduated. I was married from 2011 to 2019, and I went for a whole year around South America with my ex-husband in 2015. I lived in Amsterdam for 6 months after I got divorced. It was during COVID too. It was a long story, which I'll probably get to in this van life vlog. And this vlog isn't gonna be just about, that's why I'm calling it not another van life vlog. It's not gonna be just about what I'm doing in van life, you know. It's gonna be like how I'm feeling about van life, why I'm doing van life, you know, going into more details about who I am as a person and who I'm becoming as a person because of van life, and not just the surface level stuff, right? I went through a lot of mental health issues after I got divorced, and really, if I'm being honest, before I got divorced too. I can look back now and see the development of it, because it doesn't just happen suddenly. Like, it's always happening underneath the surface. Plus, I was smoking a lot of pot, which I'm sure I'll do a show on, or an episode on my episodes, right? That's why I'm creating this, because I feel like I have so much that I've been keeping inside to share with people, but I haven't been sharing with people because I've been repeating a pattern in my past of being afraid of what people think about me, and that's not who I am anymore. I really don't give a shit what people think about me anymore. And I decided that it's time to start acting like it, you know? The people who know me the best know that I will say anything, and I don't have a filter. I'm kind, but I'm honest. I share what I'm feeling with the people I trust, and why shouldn't I share my feelings with everybody, you know? Their feelings, they're my real experience, and they matter. And plus, I really do want to share the stuff I'm doing in van life too, because I want to be able to look back on these videos. I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this because I want to monetize. I already have plenty of money, and I know that that is not what people are used to seeing in like the van life vlogs. So that's another reason I'm calling it not another van life vlog, because it's not like anything, like I'm not planning to copy anybody or try to make my videos be like some theatrics, right? I'm not doing this as a full-time job. I'm doing this for me and whoever else wants to come along, you know? that's what I'm here for. I have a lot to share. I've learned a lot through building a business, through selling a business, through owning real estate, renting on Airbnb, living in Airbnbs, traveling. I've been through a lot, and I haven't even started my van life yet. I designed a van. I designed a house. I learned a lot about that. I've been a certified personal trainer. I've lost weight. I've gained weight. I'm currently in the losing weight phase, especially after like the thyroid issues that I went through after burnout. Been through burnout, you know. Burnout is real. I think some people will say like, oh, I just like people are quitting van life because of burnout. You don't even know what burnout is. Like when you cannot get out of bed. And a lot of times depression comes from burnout. Like you're so burnt out, you don't have anything left energetically. Like I'm talking physical brain energy. Your adrenal glands are completely just shot. Like they can't produce enough hormones to get you going. And that's affecting, I mean, stuff that you're eating is affecting. I've been through a lot. So I know that burnout affects your brain and it takes time to recover. I'm currently in year 2 as I'm making this video. I'm in year 2 of burnout recovery. They say it takes between 3 and 5 years to recover from burnout. So I feel like I'm making progress, but I still have days, like even earlier this afternoon, where I'm just like I could just go to sleep. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I power through, which that's, you know, not necessarily the best thing to do. Like, you've got to listen to your body, and if your body's like, I need a nap, you need to give it a nap. But I'm working through patterns of my past of, like, not being lazy and being productive, right? Those are those programs that are in my head still, and I'm becoming a lot more aware of those programs and how damaging they can be, and that's another reason why I'm wanting to do van life, because I want to slow my life down and simplify my life. I'm going to be renting out the house that I live in. This is my primary residence at the moment. It is a 3,700 square foot house with about, I would say like 2,000 square foot of outdoor space, not including the yard. I've got like a pool deck and an upper like sun deck area with like a lounge upstairs, foosball table and stuff. Really cool place, but it is a lot for one person, and it's a lot. So I got tired of the house running me and decided I'm gonna run the house and have that house pay me instead of me paying for the house constantly. I have described it often as a beautiful prison, and a lot of people aspire to live in a house like this, and I'm here to tell you that I've had my fun and I'm done, at least for now. Like, I wanna be able to return to the house and enjoy it from time to time, but it's gonna be a lot better when it's making me money instead of costing me money. I realize that not everybody has what I have. I'm very aware that I have been blessed in a big way, but I also earned it. And so while I'm perfectly prepared to get, you know, the mean YouTube comments of people saying like, oh, you know, must be nice or whatever, I'm also aware and I recognize that everybody has their choice in how they react and how they express themselves and what energy they're giving in life and in every situation, and not everybody's gonna like me, and that's fine. Like, I'm not here to be liked. If everybody likes you, then you're pizza, and I'm not pizza. I'm a person, so I'm here to be a person. I'm here to be the real me and to talk about what my life is like and has been like and how I got to van life. I know it's not all gonna be puppies and rainbows, despite the fact that my van has a dishwasher, and I'm pumped about it. I mean, I did not spare much expense in this van because I knew I had just sold my business and I had the money to put into what I wanted. I didn't want to give myself any excuse. I didn't want to have any reason to quit, right? I wanted to do something that was hard. I wanted to do something that would grow me. I want to do something that will make me more proud of who I am, and I am already very proud of who I am. But the work is never done, right? I've been doing the work, and this is just the next phase in the work for me. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about who I'm gonna meet. I'm excited about who I am becoming. I wanna be able to look back on this time. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone. People ask me that all the time in my friend group. Like, well, how long do you wanna do it? And I don't know. I'm challenging myself to at least a year, but who knows? I've made the van, so I would want to be in it. It's a brand new van. I'm gonna put some miles on it. I wanna go everywhere. I've traveled a lot abroad. In fact, I've been to more countries abroad, especially in Europe, than I have been to states in the US, and that needs to change. So there's a lot that I haven't seen, And I am really looking forward to just seeing everything I haven't seen and experiencing. I want to do like Route 66 and see national parks. I've never been to any national parks, I don't think. I can't think of any, so it's probably none. I used to have an Airstream. I sold it because I didn't want to have to tow it and deal with towing something. It was too much for me at the time, and I had not recovered from burnout yet. I was like taking too many medications at the time and was not past the worst of it. Like I needed to be here to recover, I think, at least at that point. So I sold the Airstream. That's a whole nother story because the guy totaled it. Whatever, we're here now, and I knew I could manage the van on my own. It's not huge. It's a 170 wheelbase. It's big, and I haven't driven anything that big except like a moving truck before once. So it's going to take some getting used to, but I know I'll get used to it. You know, you just do. You adapt, and it's something that I'm excited about. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. A lot to talk about, a lot to share about my entrepreneur journey, the process of being married as an entrepreneur and building a business that your husband wasn't really present in and couldn't help in as much as you wanted him to, and attention, stories from the mental hospital, stuff that heretofore I really feel like I've been hesitant to talk about. And they say if your trauma is hard to talk about and you can easily talk about it, then it probably wasn't really trauma. So it might take me a while to really, because I feel like I'm still releasing some of that and like integrating it in some ways. In other ways, I feel like it's easy for me to say, yeah, I've been in 4 mental hospitals in 3 different states, Florida, Texas, and California. But getting into the nitty gritty of that, I have never done that publicly before. I've shared some stories with close friends, but at this point in my life, I feel I got nothing to hide and I want to share. Because I want to see where the story goes, where the energy goes. And I know that my story can help people. And yeah, I've been sharing on my podcast. I have a podcast about the mental health industry, but it was too niche for me, and I was starting to feel like I was backed into a corner, and I want to get out there and talk more about everything in my life. It's like, why would you want to go from a house like this to a van? Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you. There's a lot of reasons that some of I can't even think right now. And I know that, one of them is that I don't use most of the space in this house. I'm in the living room, which I am in right now, or I'm in my bedroom, which is also my office. And I have 3 other bedrooms, a loft, and gym that I don't use. I'd rather have everything condensed and convenient. I lived in a tiny dorm room when I was in Germany. I like the convenience of it. I like the challenge of it. I feel really drawn to it. And my inner child is like, this is something I've always wanted to do, and couldn't do it when I was married. He didn't want to. We also had a dog, but even if we didn't have a dog, I don't think he would want to. So this is my time to do it, and at no better time than now. Yeah, I do want to be in a long-term relationship again one day, but he ain't coming here. Like, he's not going to just show up when I'm here, right? So I need to get out there and continue working on myself and being the best version of myself that I can and really making the most of my life. And I feel like when I am doing that, that energy is what's going to attract the person that I'm meant to be with eventually, right? I'm in no hurry because in the time since I got divorced, I have healed so much and I enjoy being with myself. I respect myself. I love myself. And I'm growing in that love and respect for myself too. And that's a big part of why I'm doing this as well. So yeah, this is just the beginning. I'll do another video. This is just an intro video for why I'm doing this channel. It'll be fun to look back on. Expect a lot of a lot of transparency from me, a lot of adventures, a lot of feelings. And yeah, if you want to stick around, feel free. If not, I wish you all the best. But if you do stick around, because, I hope I stick around. I'm challenging myself to at least 6 months of making videos just to see if I like it and also to learn editing. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video on not another van vlog. Bye.